Bryson DeChambeau made $61 million playing golf in 2025. Scottie Scheffler, the guy who had the best season in PGA Tour history, made $28 million. Let me say that again. Bryson made more than double what the PGA Tour's top earner made, playing half as many tournaments. And Bryson wasn't even the highest paid golfer this year. In the next 16 minutes, I'm going to break down exactly how much money the top LIV Golf players are making, compare it to the PGA Tour, and reveal why this pay gap is absolutely staggering. The numbers are going to shock you. Let's get into it. Okay, so how did Bryson DeChambeau make $61 million in 1 year? Let me break down every single dollar. First, tournament winnings. Bryson won 3 LIV Golf events in 2025. Each win pays $4 million. That's $12 million right there. But he didn't just win 3 times. He finished in the top 10 in 9 other events. Even finishing 5th place in a LIV tournament pays $800,000. 10th place? Still $500,000. When you add up all of Bryson's individual tournament finishes across the 14-event season, his total prize money from individual competition was $18.7 million. But here's where it gets really interesting. Bryson is the captain of Crushers GC, his LIV Golf team. And in 2025, the Crushers had an incredible year. They finished second in the regular season team standings, which paid out $2 million split among the 4 team members. Bryson's cut, $500,000. Then came the team championship, the season finale with a $50 million prize pool. The Crushers won the entire thing. That's $14 million split 4 ways. Bryson's share, $3.5 million. So far, we're at individual tournament winnings, $18.7 million, team bonuses, $4 million, total $22.7 million, but we're not even close to done. Because here's what most people don't understand about LIV Golf contracts. When these guys signed, they got massive signing bonuses. We're talking $100 million, $200 million, even $500 million deals spread over multiple years. Bryson's contract? Estimated at $125 million over 4 years. That means every year he gets an installment payment of roughly $31 million just for showing up. Add in another $7.25 million from season-long performance bonuses, sponsorship appearance fees, and other incentives. Bryson DeChambeau's total 2025 earnings from LIV Golf, $60.95 million. That's more than the entire prize pool of the US Open, times 3. But Bryson wasn't even the highest paid golfer in 2025. Not even close. Let me show you the top 5. Here are the 5 highest paid golfers in the world in 2025. And, spoiler alert, they're all from LIV Golf. Number 5, Brooks Koepka, $42.3 million. Brooks had a solid year with Smash GC, finishing in the top 10 in individual standings. 2 tournament wins, consistent top 5 finishes, and his team made the championship playoffs, but the bulk of his earnings? His signing bonus installment. Brooks reportedly signed for $100 million, which means he's collecting $25 million per year just in guaranteed money. Add in $17.3 million in tournament and team winnings, and Brooks walks away with $42.3 million. Not bad for a guy who plays 14 tournaments a year. Number 4, Phil Mickelson, $48.5 million. Now, Phil didn't have his best year competitively. He only won 1 tournament, and his individual finishes were inconsistent at best. But here's the thing about Phil's contract. It's one of the biggest in LIV Golf history, estimated at $200 million over 4 years. That's $50 million per year in guaranteed money, regardless of how he plays. In 2025, Phil collected $45 million from his signing bonus installment and another $3.5 million from tournament winnings and team performance with High Flyers GC. Total, $48.5 million. Phil Mickelson made nearly $50 million playing golf at age 55. Let that sink in. Number 3, Dustin Johnson, $53.7 million. DJ is the captain of 4 Aces GC, and in 2025 they were dominant. 4 tournament wins for DJ personally, plus his team won multiple team events throughout the season. His tournament winnings alone, $21.2 million. But DJ was one of the first big names to jump to LIV, and his contract reflects that. Estimated at $150 million over multiple years, his annual installment is around $30 million. Add in team bonuses and performance incentives, $53.7 million total. DJ is making more money playing less golf than he ever did on the PGA Tour. and he's loving every minute of it. Number 2. Bryson DeChambeau, $60.95 million. We already broke down Bryson's earnings, but let me put this in perspective. Bryson made $61 million in 2025. The entire prize pool for the Masters tournament is $20 million. Bryson made 3 times that amount in 1 year. He played 14 LIV Golf events. That's an average of $4.35 million per tournament. Compare that to the PGA Tour, where the average tournament winner takes home $2.16 million. Bryson is making double per event, playing half as many tournaments, and still competing at the highest level. But there's one guy who made even more. Number 1, Jon Rahm, $78.4 million. Let me say that number again. $78.4 million. That's more than the top 3 PGA Tour earners combined. So how did Jon Rahm make this absolutely insane amount of money? When Jon Rahm signed with LIV Golf in December 2023, it sent shockwaves through the entire golf world. He was the reigning Masters champion, number 3 in the world rankings, and one of the most vocal supporters of the PGA Tour. His signing bonus? A reported $500 million over 5 years. That's $100 million per year just for showing up, before he even tees off. But Rahm didn't just show up and collect a paycheck. He dominated LIV Golf in 2025. 5 tournament victories, the most of any player. That's $20 million in first-place prize money alone. His other finishes throughout the season added another $8.3 million in individual prize money. Then there's his team, Legion 13. They finished second in the regular season team standings and made it to the team championship final, adding $4.1 million to Rahm's total. But the real money? That $100 million annual installment from his signing bonus. When you add it all up, signing bonus installment, $100 million. Individual tournament winnings, $28.3 million. Team bonuses and performance incentives, $6.1 million. Total, $78.4 million. Jon Rahm made more money in 1 year than most PGA Tour players will make in their entire careers. He made more than Tiger Woods made in his best year. He made more than the winner of all 4 major championships combined. This is the new reality of professional golf, and it's absolutely insane. But here's what most people don't understand. These aren't just random numbers. There's an actual structure to how LIV Golf pays out this money. Let me show you exactly how it works. Now, you might be thinking, okay, these guys got massive signing bonuses. That's not really prize money, right? Fair point. So let me show you how LIV Golf's actual tournament prize structure works, because this is where it gets really interesting. Every single LIV Golf event has a $25 million prize pool. Let me repeat that. $25 million per tournament. $20 million goes to individual competition. $5 million goes to the team competition. Here's how it breaks down for individual players. First place, $4 million. Second place, $2.25 million. Third place, $1.5 million. Even 10th place pays $500,000. 20th place, $250,000. 30th place, still $150,000. And here's the crazy part, even if you finish dead last, in 48th place, you still walk away with $120,000 for the weekend. Let me put that in perspective. The guy who finishes last in a LIV Golf event makes more than the winner of most Korn Ferry Tour events. You literally cannot have a bad weekend financially in LIV Golf. You show up, you get paid. Then there's the team component. 4-man teams compete simultaneously during each tournament for an additional $5 million prize pool. Winning team splits $3 million. That's $750,000 per player on top of their individual earnings. Second place team, $500,000 per player. Third place, $250,000 per player. So if you win the individual tournament and your team wins, you're walking away with $4.75 million for 1 weekend of golf. But the real money comes at the end of the season, the team championship. This is a $50 million event. The winning team splits $14 million 4 ways. Second place, $8 million. Third place, $6 million. And there's also an individual champion crowned at this event who gets an additional $18 million bonus. So if you're the captain of the winning team and you win the individual title, you could make $21.5 million in 1 weekend. No other sport in the world pays like this, not even close. But here's what everyone wants to know. How does this compare to the PGA Tour? All right, let's do the math, because the numbers are shocking. LIV Golf in 2025, 14 tournaments, $405 million total prize money. PGA Tour in 2025, 47 tournaments, $460 million total prize money. Did you catch that? LIV Golf pays out almost the same total amount as the PGA Tour, with 1/3 the number of events. Let me break down what that actually means for players. Average LIV Golf tournament winner, $4 million. Average PGA Tour tournament winner, $2.16 million. LIV winner makes double what a PGA winner makes. But it gets even more extreme when you look at the top earners. Scottie Scheffler had the greatest season in PGA Tour history in 2025. He won 7 tournaments, including a major championship. He dominated every statistical category. His total earnings, $28.1 million. That sounds incredible, right? And it is, by PGA Tour standards, that's absolutely historic. But Jon Rahm made $78.4 million. Bryson made $61 million. Dustin Johnson made $53.7 million. The top earner on the PGA Tour made less than half what Jon Rahm made. And Scottie played 25 tournaments. Rahm played 14th. Here's another way to look at it. Top 5 PGA Tour earners combined in 2025, approximately $110 million. Jon Rahm alone made $78.4 million. The gap isn't just big, it's staggering. Rory McIlroy, one of the most vocal critics of LIV Golf, made $16.3 million on the PGA Tour in 2025. That's an excellent year by any measure, but Brooks Koepka, who finished 5th in LIV Golf earnings, made $42.3 million. Rory made less than half of what the 5th-place guy in LIV made. Now, the PGA Tour will tell you it's not just about money. It's about legacy, tradition, competing against the best fields every week, and they have a point. The PGA Tour has history. It has the 4 majors, well, 3 that they fully control. It has the FedEx Cup playoffs, but LIV Golf has something the PGA Tour can't match. Guaranteed money, no missed cuts, no going home empty-handed. Every player gets paid, every tournament. On the PGA Tour, if you miss the cut, you make $0 that week. You still have to pay your caddy, your travel expenses, your hotel. On LIV Golf, even last place pays $120,000. The financial security is completely different. So here's the question everyone's asking. Is this sustainable? Can LIV Golf keep paying out $400+ million per year indefinitely? Or is this just Saudi Arabia's public investment fund burning through cash to disrupt the golf world? The truth is, we don't know yet. LIV Golf is backed by essentially unlimited money from Saudi Arabia's sovereign wealth fund, which has over $700 billion in assets. But unlimited money doesn't mean unlimited patience. LIV Golf's TV ratings are still significantly lower than the PGA Tour. Their sponsorship deals are smaller. They're not making money yet. They're spending money to build a product. There's been talk of a merger between LIV Golf and the PGA Tour since June 2023. That framework agreement is still being negotiated. If they merge, does LIV's prize structure survive? Do the guaranteed contracts continue? Nobody knows. But here's what we do know. Every single top amateur golfer coming out of college right now is looking at these numbers and thinking, where do I want to play? The PGA Tour offers tradition and legacy. LIV Golf offers double the money for half the work. If you're 22 years old and someone offers you $50 million guaranteed to play 14 tournaments a year, what would you do? The golf world has fundamentally changed. The PGA Tour is scrambling to increase prize money, create designated events, offer guaranteed contracts to their top stars. Why? Because LIV Golf forced their hand. Whether you love LIV or hate it, whether you think it's sports washing or the future of golf, one thing is undeniable. LIV Golf has completely disrupted professional golf forever. The players are getting paid more than ever before. The competition for talent is fierce. And the fans? Well, the fans are watching 2 competing tours battle it out for supremacy. But the big question remains, what happens if the Saudi money dries up? What happens if LIV Golf can't attract the TV deals and sponsorships it needs to become self-sustaining? Do these contracts get honored? Do players get their full signing bonuses? Or does the whole thing collapse? That's what I'm going to break down in my next video. The financial realities behind LIV Golf, what their business model actually looks like, and whether this entire experiment can survive long-term. Because right now, Jon Rahm is making $78 million a year. Bryson is making $61 million. Phil Mickelson is making $48 million at age 55. But 5 years from now, that could look very different. So let's bring this full circle. Bryson DeChambeau made $61 million in 2025 playing 14 tournaments. Scottie Scheffler, who had the greatest PGA Tour season in history, made $28 million playing 25 tournaments. Jon Rahm made $78.4 million and became the highest-paid golfer in the world. Phil Mickelson made $48.5 million at age 55. And even the guy who finished 48th in every LIV event still walked away with over $1.6 million for the year. The question isn't whether LIV Golf pays more than the PGA Tour anymore. That debate is over. They do, by a lot. The real question is, what does this mean for the future of professional golf? Will the PGA Tour be forced to match these salaries? Will LIV Golf's model prove sustainable long-term? Or will we see a merger that changes everything again? I'm going to dive deep into that in my next video. The sustainability of LIV Golf and what happens if the Saudi money ever runs out. But here's what I want to know from you. If you were a top 10 golfer in the world right now, would you take the LIV money? Or would you stay loyal to the PGA Tour for the tradition and legacy? Drop your answer in the comments. I'm reading every single one and I want to know where you stand on this. And if you found these numbers as shocking as I did, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. I break down the wealth, the earnings, and the behind-the-scenes financial secrets of the golf world that nobody else is talking about. Next video drops in 3 days. We're revealing whether LIV Golf can actually survive long-term, or if this entire experiment is headed for collapse. You're not going to want to miss it. Click that video on screen right now to see the 10 biggest LIV Golf payouts ever, including one payment that was so massive, it changed professional golf forever. I'll see you there.